Hi, and welcome to today's Boo Basket video. My name is Jackie, and this is my channel, My Magical Home, where I like to do all kinds of creative homemaking. Now, I have set up Boo Baskets for not only my adult family, but also my pets, and I'm also going to be giving you a sneak peek into what I'm giving trick-or-treaters this year. So make sure to stay tuned for tons of inspiration. First, I'm going to show you the baskets that I picked up for this year, and I got these from World Market, and I think that I'm going to be reusing them for holidays here to come. And I love that it came with its own filler, as well as a bag that I'll be using on other occasions in the future. In case you're curious or you don't know what a Boo Basket is, it is a little gift that I like to put together for my family at the beginning of the season to just kind of bring in a little bit of extra joy and kind of just encourage all of those Halloween fun nights. So they've all got a pair of pajamas, a cup, something cozy, a few snacks, and a little something special. And I just feel like it gives a little bit of extra magic to the season. But speaking of cozy, let me show you the pajamas that I picked up for all of us this year. We are going to start out with the pajamas that I picked up for my Hope this year, and I got the pants from Walmart, and I thought that not only were they so cute, but they had a really great soft texture. And I picked up the purple shirt from Amazon to match those little hats that the ghosts are wearing, and I think that it was the perfect match. I really wanted all of the baskets to still have something that brought them all together with a uniform vibe, and to do that this year I decided to make my own little mini boxes to put these pajamas in, as well as some wrapping paper to just show them off to the max. And I used the viral box hack that I have seen on TikTok and Pinterest, where you just kind of fold it over each way and then snip it, and there you have the beautiful perfect size box. Turned out great. Totally recommend if you are in a bind and you need extra boxes and only have so much resources, or if you just have something small that you don't want swimming around in a giant box. These are the pajamas that I picked up for myself this year, and aren't the Care Bear little witch pattern so cute? I picked up the 2 pair of shorts from TJ Maxx and just got a simple t-shirt from Walmart to go along with it. And these are the pajamas for my husband. I got the pants from Amazon and they were perfect. And I got the shirt from my local JCPenney's. So I knew that I'd have the pajamas in everybody's baskets this year and that I wanted to put them into boxes to kind of give a little bit of a uniform look to all of my baskets. But here's the thing, I really wanted to do something extra to bring in just a little bit of fun magic. So I picked up some brown craft paper and some stamps. And we're going to be starting out to make our very own wrapping paper for these pajamas this year, and I hope that you like it. Don't forget to let me know what you think when it's all done. These are the 3 distinct patterns that I came up with for our different baskets this year. I wanted to have a guide as to what I was hoping to do before I just kind of jumped into the project. And speaking of guides, I didn't want to have to fold the paper over and over again to get the size to start stamping. I thought it might impede in the perfection of my paper. And so I did make a little cheat sheet, and I used that to cut out all of the pieces so that they were perfectly sized for my boxes. And now it's time to start stamping these. And okay, so here's my advice if you choose to do this. Take your time, be patient and forgiving with yourself. So don't rush into this, make your pattern and just slowly kind of work it out. You won't fail, it will turn out perfect. And even if you have some that maybe don't pull off the entire stamp that one time, those little imperfections are what kind of really create that homemade awesomeness. So don't worry about it. I actually loved this project so much, and I thought it was really fun to do while I was watching a movie, and I find myself sitting here trying to figure out, is there any way that I could pull this off for the Yuletide season so that I could bring back in this magic, because it was so fun to do. All right, our pajamas are boxed, wrapped, and ready to go. It's time to talk about what we're putting in these boo baskets. So let's start off with the basket for my hope this year. And I began with some jerky, just a nice, yummy snack. And look at the Dia de los Muertos gato mug. Oh my gosh, it was perfect. I found it at Ross. And then some Falcor mead. We're going to come back and look at that. So cool. There's also creepy crisp potato chips. We've got the pajamas, and then the fly, which my hope is super into the fly. I get it, guys. I really don't. But they were really excited for the action figure. And then there's pièce de résistance, the white spider pillow with the perfect texture. And guys, look at this mead. If you watch The Neverending Story from childhood, this is just perfect. And it's definitely something that I shared. It comes from a local company out of Flagstaff, Arizona called the Viking Horn. And they haven't tried it out yet, but I'm so excited to hear what they think. I'm just going to go ahead and fill up this basket with all of these goodies. And as you guys are actually seeing this, Hope has already gotten her basket, and she did really like it. And so that was really exciting to me. I do want to point out these Good Crisp Company Creepy Crisps. They're black potato chips, guys, and I feel like they're just the perfect add to a boo basket this year. And you can pick them up from Thrive Market, and last I checked, they are still in stock, so definitely check out for them. So let's talk about my husband's basket. Now, of course, we've got those Good Crisps, Creepy Crisp potato chips in there, and then he has a pumpkin spice porter, and it was, I think, called Pumpkin Springs, super cute, from a local Arizona brewery. And then he has this awesome crow mug that I picked up from Etsy, as well as a dill popcorn seasoning. And I thought that this keychain little add-on was really cool. It looks like a guitar, but it is secretly a screwdriver, a wrench, a little measuring stick, as well as a bottle opener. And in addition to that, there is also a little beanie that I picked up with a little custom embroidered hop on top. And I actually forgot something as I was putting all this out there to show you. And so I did, in addition to this, pick him up some beef jerky that was like half mango and half jalapeno. It's like a duo blend that I thought looked really neat. All right, let's talk about my baskets, starting with this absolutely epic pillow from World Market. It's everything I didn't know I needed. It's like a witch's potion, and it's like embroidered. I love it. I've also got some pepper jerky because that's my vibe. Hocus Pocus socks, a really cute notepad where the pen is a broom, and my cauldron mug that I have always wanted. They always just seem to sell out before I can get my hands on it. Some of those creepy crisps, of course. And I got some nail polish that is Bella's Vampire is the name, and then a bottle of Jameson because a girl's got to have a little fun too. So when I'm putting together these little baskets of spooky inspired magic, I don't just like to do it for my adult family. As I mentioned earlier, I also love to do something special for my pets. Not only does it make it fun, and at least the toys that they're playing with goes along with my vibe and decor, it gives them something special. It gives me a reason to spoil them. And goodness knows I love them so much. So let me show you what I picked up for my kitties and my puppies this year. Let's talk about what I picked up for my dogs this year. Now, I did try to separate it all out, but I picked up some different toys from TJ Maxx, some treats from Chewy, and I think it just turned out perfect. Everybody got one bigger plush toy, a little crazy spider that squeaks, as well as a really squeaky rubber toy and a treat, as well as a busy bone, of course. So I thought that they turned out really sweet. They were all so excited for their different things. Obviously, I kind of gave this out over time because you don't give a dog 3 toys at one time. I kind of spaced them out over the month, so there's constantly a new Halloween goodie for them to have. And all of the treats were really yummy for them, at least they seemed to be. 2 of them were for by Blue Buffalo, and then we had the shaped whimsies, which we always get. So now let's talk about what I picked up for my kitties this year. I did not get an individual basket for each one of them because I have multiple and that would be weird. I couldn't fill anything up. Cat toys are small. But anyways, I did get a couple things that needed to be put together. So in this little part here, you're going to see me put together a ball toy as well as a scratching post. There's also this really cute little animated like bat thing. I'll show you guys it later. It squeaks and it flaps its wings. My cats absolutely lost their mind. So funny enough, I had to just reset all of this up because when the cats saw all these toys up here, they absolutely lost their mind. They were so excited and they just took over. It took me a couple minutes just to be able to get them out of the way so that I could continue filming. But before I bring that all back up here and I put together their boo basket, I thought it would be fun if we head out to the garden and pick them a beautiful bouquet of catnip. So this is our potager garden this year, and I just absolutely love that we have it all lit up for nighttime. It makes it such a magical space. And you guys, our catnip is like 3 feet tall this year. It is so happy and prolific. It's probably like 4 feet wide. And so I'm just going to trim off a couple of stems and put it into their little pumpkin basket so that it looks like a bouquet coming out the top. Here's our gift basket overview. We've got the ball game that we put together. There's this cute little spider. There's a ghost kick toy, a little ball from Walmart. You guys look at this bat. You tap it and it moves. And oh my gosh, it's so freaking cute. Everything was really cost effective and it was so immensely loved. I am so excited with all of this. I think I get more enjoyment out of them just getting to watch them have so much fun. Now before we head out, I am going to be showing you what I got for trick-or-treaters this year. But in addition to that, I did talk to a local baker and they are going to be making me custom Halloween dog treats to give out at the park this year, and I am so excited about it. But let's start talking about what I put into my trick-or-treat bags in case you need some inspiration for what to put in yours. This year, I decided to put my trick-or-treat bags into these Hallmark little, they're almost like sandwich bags, as well as use a little bit of tissue paper. I got these Oreos. They're supposed to glow and they have a count in 2 different colors. I got Fruit by the Foot because I was feeling nostalgic when I saw it. And then peanut butter Reese's that are shaped like pumpkins because I have a weakness. Oh, and then I got Count Kit Kats because how cute. Oh, and I got paddle balls as well as these cute little weird ball things from the Dollar Tree. I just want, if I get trick-or-treaters this year, for them to be so excited and surprised and happy that for what they got. Like maybe someone didn't get to go to a whole lot of places, but they got to have a little bit of variety for my house. I don't know. I get excited giving people's presents. It's my love language, even people I don't know. I really hope that the trick-or-treaters like their bags this year. I think that they turned out pretty cute, but I'm obviously partial. And honestly, I just hope I get some trick-or-treaters. There are years that we get absolutely nobody, and then there's a couple years that we get like a few people scattered in between. And I'm just hoping, fingers crossed, that all of 12 of those bags find their way to a happy little home. So thank you so much for coming together with me today and checking out these trick-or-treat bags and the boo baskets before it. I hope that they gave you lots of inspiration, some ideas for what to do for your own family. Anyways, don't forget to say hi to me down below. I hope that you have an absolutely magical day, my friends. Until next time.